back to our file. Dear Qassem, you're welcome. It's my pleasure to give you an important information because you are a potential researcher and in the future it will be helpful for you to research correctly, and all of you will become a very good researcher inshallah in the future. Okay, so here we don't have any image. I don't know what's the problem. Let me share new file. I don't know, I think I have some problems in the Arsa portal and I'm waiting for file to be shared. I don't know what's wrong. Let me leave the class and I will join the class again, okay? I don't know, let me leave the class and I will join the class again. So, okay, do you have my voice, students? Thank you, thanks for your feedback. Okay, I think my problem is solved. Okay, so here we introduced another resource for topic selection. This was using a search engine named Google Scholar, and we talk about some details about how to research and how to search in the search engine. Okay, let's go to another one. This is another important resource for topic selection. Identify well-known professors and researchers in your field of study. Study the titles of the research. It means that articles, books, and patents using the university websites, using LinkedIn social network, using Google Scholar, and etc. Okay, here this is another important topic that you search for some well-known professor in your field of studies and famous researchers. For example, you wanna search for cybersecurity, AI, and 5G. You should identify who works in this field of study. You should search for it. And what's the names of the researchers related to that kind of keywords. There are some ways to find them. Maybe they have a university websites. Maybe they have LinkedIn social network. This is a very important social network for researchers, and for example someone who wants to find a work, someone who search their experiences. And also we can find them by Google Scholar, which today we want to talk about how to use Google Scholar to find researchers. Okay, any question? Dear Qasim, yes, maybe for example in Iran or in Iraq, maybe they're not popular, but don't forget that you want to search for some famous professors all around the world, okay? So maybe they have LinkedIn account. So you can create a LinkedIn account for yourself and you follow some researchers that relevant to your research, okay? This is very useful for you. You can easily find researchers in LinkedIn social network. Okay, so don't forget that create a LinkedIn social network account for yourself. خب پس مورد هفتم گفتیم شناسایی و پژوهشگران، شناسایی اساتید و پژوهشگران شناخته شده در حوزه تحقیقاتی، مطالعه عناوین پژوهشی آنها، مقالات، کتب، ثبت اختراع با استفاده از وبسایت دانشگاهی، شبکه اجتماعی لینکدین، ابزار جستجوی گوگل اسکولار و باقی موارد. اما این جلسه به طور خاص میخوام در مورد گوگل اسکولار صحبت بکنم. So I want to talk about how to use Google Scholar to find some famous professors and researchers. So let me share my desktop again. Okay, so again I search for Google Scholar. Okay, for example, in my field of study in robotics, I know some famous names. For example, Mark Spang. He is one of the famous professors in the robotics science, or another name is Hassan Khalil. Professor Khalil is one of the famous professors in control engineering. So, for example, let me search for Mark Spang. Here. Now, when you type name of a researcher, you can see some results about user profiles in the top of the page. Here, user profile for Mark Spang. Okay, so I can easily find my desired professors or researchers via Google Scholar by typing his or her name. For example, let me click on this button.